What's going on, folks? Elijah here. Up here at one of my favorite little parks, at least during this crisis. Taking in the glorious views that we get here in Los Angeles and Southern California in general. A lot of people come out here right now because it's a group sports complex. But unfortunately, there's no group sports right now. So a lot of people come out here to get some air. It's actually pretty open spaces, so you can kind of social distance and bring your kids out and let them run around and play. Because they're the ones that need to get out the most. So I just you should try to get outside at least once a day if you're not working. At least get outside because I'm working still. And just enjoy the outdoors, man. It's going to help your mood a lot. And that's one of the things I did is I came up here to call my mama and taking the view, and feeling pretty good right now, mental health wise. Last week was pretty rough week, mental health wise for me, or just in general, just emotionally. You had the shooting in Kenosha and the fallout from that, and the police shooting in Kenosha on Sunday of Jacob Blake, and then, of course, the subsequent terrorist shooting by a domestic terrorist in Wisconsin as well. Following that, in the same city, Kenosha, and you really just, Chadwick Boseman died. For us, it was suddenly, unfortunately, all of us fans of Chadwick Boseman, aka Black Panther. That news came out on Friday. That just really put a hamper on my week. Arguing with my roommate about internet bandwidth and how we have the network set up. That kind of ruined my Friday, dealing with all that mess. But finally today, like I said, come up out the mountain here, and somebody had hit a skunk. And just kind of taking a good view, like I said, talk to my mama about current events. It's always good to talk to her. She's back in Michigan, so that's the only way we can kind of touch bases is on the phone and through Skype these days. But yeah, it was kind of a rough week mental health wise, just emotionally, it was like had a double hurricane down in Texas and Louisiana, devastating people down there, unfortunately, amid the pandemic. So things have just really been bad. So I guess that's all I can say today is, Black Lives Matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I know a lot of people that watch YouTube don't like that, but that's your own business. I don't particularly care what your own opinion is. You can always use your own platform to spout your own opinion on stuff, but it doesn't make it mine. It was a rough week emotionally, y'all. Man, it was a crappy week last week. I'm doing okay, professionally at least. And work went well. Can't complain about that. My boss is going on vacation, so kind of got to be ready, for Monday here, because it's going to be probably a rough couple weeks without him. Actually, like my boss, he actually is an important part of what I do. I know a lot of you guys probably hate your bosses, but I've been very lucky to have the same boss for the last 16 years, and very lucky to have a good boss and good coworkers too. Work at a good company, so especially during this crisis, kind of really find out what stuff in your life is good and what stuff in your life is not good. So, but yeah, getting up there and getting a good view, they say, it really helps the mental health. So I definitely feel a lot more encouraged now. Got to look down on the valley below and all of its glorious beauty. Now I'm just gonna go get me a beer, probably order me some overage dinner, give me some Indian food. I eat so many cheeseburgers, I'm trying to eat a little more healthy. I'll get some vegetarian Indian food on Monday and Tuesday. And, drink some beer. Probably watch me some anime. I gotta edit some videos and stuff as well, but start to post this tomorrow. It takes a little bit of time. Might play a video game. I'm an Eve snob, so I play Eve as well, but I haven't been playing in like 6 months, so I'm just now getting back in the hang of it. It is a game that you get rusty at, and of course they change the mechanics and all that mess as well. Yeah, today's a pretty beautiful day. The heat wave finally broke here in SoCal at least, and just getting me a little ride in. You don't always have to ride car on a motorcycle. You can just going around the corner. LA has so many little nooks and crannies and kind of secret locations that you can access roads and stuff. So you don't always have to go far to enjoy yourself. Kind of had to do some housework and stuff. So I didn't want to go too far this week. And hire myself out where it's gonna be a busy Monday at work. Usually is. But yeah, just like I said, feeling a lot better now. Hopefully it'll be a good week. Monday is always a new start to a new week. I know a lot of people out there hate Mondays, but personally I like Mondays. My favorite day of the work week, at least, because you should be fresh. I'm gonna go home and do my squats too. I got squat. Sunday is one of my leg days. I do squats on Sundays. I do deadlifts on Wednesdays. So I've been hitting my workout goals, that's been always encouraging for your mental health when you hit your workout goals and whatnot. At least for me it is. And definitely looking forward to hitting these squats. Not quite where I want to be yet with my squatting. But I think I'll probably hopefully get there over the next 4 weeks here. Right now I'm still hulking up, gaining weight, keeping my weight at I want to say it's probably been about, for the last week, it's probably been around 196, 197, down to 195, I think was the lightest I've been in the last week. But that seems to be a weight I'm maintaining. Usually lose about 2 pounds overnight. And then usually I gain them back during the day. But that's good because it means I'm finally getting my reps up and getting strength gains that I want to get. More me, I kind of go for muscle endurance. Not necessarily trying to be super swole like Cali muscle in them. That's it'd be nice to be like that, but you gotta lift a lot of heavy weight, and I don't really have the heavy weight right now to get myself swole like that. So I really just work out for the I do weights for the energy gains, especially as you get older as a man. You definitely lose a lot of your energy. So been getting those energy gains now. Been able to go to sleep a little later and wake up earlier, which is really nice. You get more stuff done and without being tired at work and all that. It's been nice to kind of hit my gains and hit my workout goals. Try to get my squats in. Hopefully the next 4 weeks I'll already be kicking in. But then I gotta cut calories, get less than 2,000 after that, lose some of the fat I've built up. But you can't really get stronger without having enough calories. I know a lot of people try to work out and without eating enough calories, which you're just gonna be out of energy, man. It's gonna be hard to hit your goals. And once you get to a certain level, then you can cut and once you get your muscles built up, you can kind of cut back down and go back down your 2,000 calories or less a day. Probably eat better food too. Eat a little more healthy. That'll kind of help you out and whatnot. But until then, you kind of got to hulk up. So right now I'm in hulk up mode. I'm 6'3", so I can technically get up to 216 pounds, but I think I was just aiming for like around 200 pounds right now until I hulk up with my reps and stuff, and then I should probably hopefully be able to cut down to like 190, hopefully we'll back down to 180, which is where I started. I started at 180 pounds, I want to say about 4 weeks ago. So I've been able to put on almost 20 pounds since then. So that'll help get me strong. Though it does make the motorcycle a little slower, a little light. If you gain 20 pounds, you're going to know the difference. But yeah, that'll be good. And like I said, working out helps make you feel good. But yeah, it was a rough week emotionally and mentally last week. But that week's come to a close, and I'm going to try to get myself back on the grind. Hopefully power through to another good week. That's all for today, guys. Take care of your mental health out there. Make sure you exercise and get outside. Enjoy some nature. If you got kids, go take them outside so they can play. Get off them video games for a minute. They're doing the virtual learning now too. So they're like adults now. They're looking at the screen, for most of the day too. So it's good to get outside and run around, whether you're an adult or a kid. Actually seen a lady earlier. I know she had a bad day. She ran into like a construction trench somehow. I'm assuming she was on the phone, not paying attention. But I'll probably show you guys a little video of that. Things could have been worse like that, but make sure you guys pay attention out there. Jeez. Don't get your car totaled. And that's all, guys. Ride safe. Wear your PPE. Stay away from the COVIDiots. Lodge out.